Hello and welcome to some kids yoga. Now, I've got to say a couple of things. One, if you're an adult, this isn't for you. This is kids yoga. This is just for kids. And if you are a kid and you've not done yoga normally, it's so important that you are safe and that your body is happy all the way through, okay? So part of that is, if your body doesn't work like mine in any way, go to my website. And check, because there's all sorts of ways that you can adapt yoga poses, and have a little look with mum or dad or whoever's at home with you, and so that you can have a little check of how you can make this much better for you, and so that you are safe all the time. Please try and use a mat if you've got one. If you've not got a mat, you're going to have to be so safe and so sensible, because we can't have slipping. That's not part of yoga. We don't have falling over. That's not part of yoga. Great fun, not yoga. Okay? So we are going to start. I think I've said everything, haven't I? Did I say? I'm going to say it again. Check my website. Make sure that you're safe. Check my website. Make sure that you're safe. And now we're going to count to standing. We're going to do ourselves a little warm-up. So this warm-up here is a really nice one. Can you start to play piano with your fingers? Can you play way down low? Can you play way up high? Can you play with your toes? First of all, just get your toes moving like they're playing piano. Can you play piano faster? Faster with your toes or faster with your fingers? Can you play way up high with your toes? Way down low with your toes? Can you play very gently, like you're making a beautiful, very gentle sound? Feet two. And now, can you make some really stompy piano music? Really big, clumpy, nice, big movements. And hands come down. Oh, can we do some shoulders? Can you let your shoulders be jumpy like jelly? Can you make them jiggle up and down, one then the other, one then the other? Oh, faster. And relax. Can you play piano really high up in the sky, right the way up and onto your fingertips? Can you play piano really far down low, all the way to the floor? And then can you bring yourself to standing so that you are nice and relaxed? Just a little moment. Can you let your head make a little tiny circle? And then back again. Very nice. Now, your body should all be just a little bit zingy and alive by now. And that is a sign that we are about ready, that we've got all that energy flowing through our body. And now we've got the energy going, and we're now going to get a little tiny bit calmer. Maybe. We'll see, shall we? So we're going to come into all fours. So all fours is on your hands and on your knees. So this is our all fours position. And can you start by letting your body come from one side to the other side? So just ease out to the left and to the right. And then to the centre. Just nice and still. We're going to be an animal, and I wonder if you can guess what animal we are going to be. So we are going to do something where we arch the back of our body up and we have our head down. And then we're going to lengthen out so we come back to neutral. What animal was that? Some of you know already, don't you? It's our pussycat, isn't it? So pussycat has a stretch up through the back of his body, and then he lengthens out and gets nice and relaxed. And then he arches his back and it becomes a little angry pussycat. And he lengthens out, and he might make a noise now. So this little pussycat is a little bit angry. He goes, meow. And then as he lengthens out, he might purr. Wow. And he might make a different noise. Your pussycat might make a different noise when he's working. And then this pussycat is going to draw something with his tail. Imagine you've got a great big long tail, your lovely pussycat tail, and now you're going to draw something with your tail. And I'm going to draw a big sun, and I'm going to put eyes and a big smile as well. So you do your drawing with your pussycat tail. I wonder what you're drawing. I don't know, do I? But you could tell me. You could write it in the bottom of this video and then I'd know what you were drawing. That'd be fun for me. Now we're going to do a different animal. Are you ready? We're going to tuck our toes under the back. We're going to start by sliding our hips forwards and back. Nice smooth movement. Nice and easy. And then as your hips come back, press into your hands, lift up with your hips nice and long through your legs. And I wonder what we're being. Bring yourself down to your knees. What animal was that? Yes, that's our little dog, isn't it? It's our little doggy. So can you tuck your toes under at the back? We're going to do that again. Hips come back, press into your hands, lift up with your hips nice and tall. Can your dog start to sway his tail from one side to the other side to wag his tail and tell you how happy he is to see you? And then legs come to the centre, knees come down to the floor, and have a little ease back. Rest your head down. Breathe into the back of your body just for a moment or two, and then when you feel you've had a nice little rest, come back into all fours. This little dog wants to make a noise. You know that, don't you? Now, I don't know if your dog is going to make a little or if he's going to make a howl. Let's just see, shall we? Remember, don't scare the rest of your family or they won't let you do yoga again. So make sure that your noise isn't too scary. Are you ready? Slide your hips forwards and back. As your hips come back, press into your hands, lift your hips up. And then think about that lovely doggy noise and allow yourself to really be a little dog just for a moment. And then let your knees come down and onto the floor and rest your head down. So as you rest your head down, you get really soft, really heavy and really relaxed just for a moment. And then bring yourself into all fours. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to come round and we're going to do a little twist now. So to do our little twist, you're going to have your legs out in front. And you're going to let both knees bend up a little bit. And you're going to have one hand on your leg and other hands on your floor. But this is so important. When we use our hands, you've got to imagine your hands are super relaxed. So our hands aren't allowed to be strong and tight. They've got to be so soft. So you might want to think that your hands are like fairies' wings. Or if you imagine how important and how gentle you would have to be if you were carrying a massive trophy that was made of sugar. You would have to be so gentle, wouldn't you? So your body is like a sugar trophy. You're going to have to be so gentle and careful. Because if you press too hard, if you start to tense up, it might just break. So don't do it. Not your body, the sugar trophy, okay? Bring yourself back to the centre and all the way over to the other side. Nice and smooth, lovely and long in your back, relaxed in your shoulders, and then all the way back to the centre. Let your hands rest onto your legs and give yourself a little pat on the back. Good job. Good job, bit of yoga done, lovely. What we're going to do next time we do yoga, is we're definitely going to do some standing stuff. But I think that was probably enough. And I've got some other things that our dogs sometimes do, which is a little bit good fun. But for today, that'll be enough, won't it? I hope you have a lovely day. And next of all, you can watch the relaxation video, because after we've done yoga, we always have a little bit of quiet time where we start to relax and we start to let ourselves settle. So the next video is going to be your relaxation, all about meringues and clouds, so it's going to be fun. And all we're going to do just now is we're just going to do a little tiny bit of breathing. And when we're breathing, we're just sitting still however we would like. And we're breathing in, and we're breathing out. And we're breathing in, and we're breathing out. And then we're going to imagine that we're on holiday. Now, I know that you are at home. I know you're maybe in the same house you've been in for ages and ages and ages. I know that you may be bored. I know you're having to do your schoolwork at home. It's just a really weird time, okay? But we're still good. I'm going to imagine I'm on holiday. If your favourite place right now is being in your home doing what you're doing, fantastic. You stay there, you get 5 stars, because that makes you a proper yogi. but I want to be in France in the sun because there's this really nice campsite and there's this lovely surfing beach, and oh my goodness, I'd just really like to be there. So what you do is when you breathe in, you just breathe in, and as you breathe out, imagine you're in your happy place. And each time you breathe out in, same thing, just breath in, and as you breathe out, in your happy place. And again. And last time. That is our little bit of yoga for today. I look forward to sharing with yoga with you again, and I hope you're okay. Bye. And this bit here is me saying thank you. It's saying thank you for coming to yoga, because I wouldn't do this if you weren't here, would I? That would just be crazy. No. So thank you for coming. And when you say thank you, when you bring your hands to your heart like this, you're saying thank you for coming to yoga. You're saying thank you to yourself for coming to yoga too, because you turned up, you did it. Good job. Bye. Oh,